We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Christy Mathewson gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Standing in, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Mathewson, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting first, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
In now for Washington, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the pitch. 1-1 the count now. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Guerrero.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Lays off the screwball there, ruled a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
2-1 to count. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
This is foul right side.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there. 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still no score. Striding in now for the Nats, Andre Dawson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for the Hawk, Andre Dawson. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 264 is average entering play. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 13. Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First pitch on its way. Anibal Sanchez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll leave in the count at 1-1. Zimmerman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Flores is there. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Washington. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Monty Irvin, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Next to bat for the Giants, Matt Williams. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are two away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Orlando Cepeda.
At the plate, Orlando Cepeda, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Low with the splitter, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First five guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Sanchez pauses. First pitch on the way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two balls and two strikes to the Giants catcher. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This pitch is popped up. Zimmerman over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Giants nothing. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, and it's 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Over to McCovey. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-0. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box, Andre Dawson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. That's leave a pair, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down, a leadoff single for Crawford.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at 2nd base. But if not, make sure of 1.
Stepping in now, Christy Mathewson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the stretch, 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Softly hit out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher, a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when I saw.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Hit in the air out to left field. Guerrero is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at 3rd base.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Stepping up now, Willie McCovey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Monty Irvin. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Hard hit ball to short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Giants leave them loaded. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Striding in as Drupal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, but they lead it 1-0. So stepping in, Matt Williams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Matt Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Striding in once again, Orlando Cepeda, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up Buster Posey. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Ball 2 now. Two-0 count. The pitch.
Count is 2-1. That's ball 3.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. Full count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One home now to Crawford. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Christy Mathewson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. As a look, now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Fouled off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Starlin Castro will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. In now, Howie Kendrick.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Flores. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Starlin Castro is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pitch on the way. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Working for the punch out and the offering. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Austin Voth will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Austin Voth.
Standing in now, Monty Irvin, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Matt Williams. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this is fouled at the plate. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance of that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Orlando Cepeda. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Harper retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andre Dawson.
Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2. Now in the box, Gary Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a flare out toward right center. Yastrzemski coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing, and this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 1 left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Christy Mathewson. He swings and grounds it to short. Kendrick back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Giants are down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Adam Eaton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Eaton.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This one for Crawford at short. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Rowena Elias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Rowena Elias.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted the other way out to left center. There to take it is Guerrero. And he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So striding in, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Ready now, Willie McCovey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Monty Irvin. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. set and the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. Here's a pop-up now. Zimmerman is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Giants leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Wandy Peralta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Wandy Peralta.
In now, Howie Kendrick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor. 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Williams.
Matt Williams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Orlando Cepeda will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Helpful.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the baby bull, Orlando Cepeda.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Oh, 2 the count to Posey. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Kendrick on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Gott is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brandon Belt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1. 1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Carter is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball back outside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0.
No, that's low.
2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. 1 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1.
1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nationals leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One home now to Crawford. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Will Clark will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Clark is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. This is line to left, and Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
One there.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Alexander Canario will come on now and pinch run here. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And the Giants will walk off winners.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The San Francisco Giants came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Trevor Gott gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up, and drive home safely. Good night.